The CBS logo appears, a CBS special.
The red carpet is packed and full of your favorite television and movie stars. Are you ready? Because it's time to kick off the 2025 award season. And now we're live from the Beverly Hilton. It's the 82nd Golden Globes. Here's your host, Nikki Glazer.
Arched prosceniums line the back wall of the theater. An Art Deco-style screen slides open and Nikki strolls out in a silver rhinestone-encrusted dress with a plunging neckline. She has blonde hair falling in waves around her shoulders.
Good evening, and welcome to the 82nd Golden Globes, Ozempic's biggest night. If you're watching on CBS, hello. If you're watching on Paramount Plus, you have 6 days left to cancel your free trial. I'm Nikki Glazer, and I am absolutely thrilled to be your host tonight. Thank you. And I gotta say, this feels like I finally made it. You know, I'm in a room full of producers at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, and this time, all of my clothes are on. So, yeah, it was worth it. Now, some of you may know me as a stand-up comedian and from my appearances on Roast, but I am not here to roast you tonight. I want you to know that, and how could I, really? You're all so famous, so talented, so powerful. I mean, you could really do anything. I mean, except tell the country who to vote for, but it's okay. You'll get them next time, if there is one. I'm scared. Ariana, hold my finger.
She reaches her finger out to Ariana.
Well, tonight we celebrate the best of film and hold space for television. Yes.
Alice and Jenny grins in the audience.
Wicked, queer, night bitch. These are not just words Ben Affleck yells after he orgasms. These are some of the incredible movies nominated tonight. The Bear, The Penguin, Baby Reindeer. These are not just things found in RFK's freezer. These are TV shows nominated tonight. And what a night. I look out and I see some of the hardest working actors in show business. And by that I mean your servers. Yes. Yes, give it up. They'll be bringing you your cocktails to drink and your food that you'll look at. But I also see some absolute Hollywood legends. I mean, we have got some huge movie stars here tonight. Kate Winslet is here, Kate Blanchett, Colin Farrell. And let's not forget so many huge TV stars as well. Kate Winslet, Kate Blanchett, Colin Farrell. I mean, even Oscar-winning actor Eddie Redmayne did TV this year. He is nominated for Peacock's The Day of the Jackal, yes?
Eddie smirks in the audience.
Yes. It's about a top secret elite sniper that no one can find because he's on Peacock.
He cracks up and bends over.
I think I've seen more actual peacocks in my life than shows on Peacock. But Denzel Washington is here for Gladiator 2. Cynthia Erivo is here for Wicked.
Cynthia claps with long fingernails.
Short is here because we have cameras. I love you. Zendaya is here. Zendaya, you were incredible in Dune. Oh my God, I woke up for all of your scenes. You were so good. And Challengers, girl, oh my God, it was so good. I mean, that movie was more sexually charged than Diddy's credit card. I mean, seriously. Oh, no, I know, I'm sorry. I'm upset, too. The after party's not going to be as good this year, but we have to move on. I know Stanley Tucci Freak-Off just doesn't have the same ring to it, but...
Stanley lifts an eyebrow.
Just lots of olive oil, okay? Tilda Swinton is here. Tilda Swinton. Amazing.
Tilda nods.
Tilda Swinton is, of course, nominated this year for her role as Timothy Chalamet. You're amazing. Where is Timothy Chalamet? Timothy, hi, Timothy. You were great as Timothy Chalamet this year, too. Really, and I love you. And can I just say, you have the most gorgeous eyelashes on your upper lip. I think this is just such a good look. I love you.
He pats the table laughing.
Dude, You were so good in A Complete Unknown as Bob Dylan. Wasn't he just incredible? So good, dude. Seriously. In fact, I actually read that your singing voice was so accurate that even Bob Dylan himself admitted that it was absolutely horrible. You nailed it. And you know, Timothy, you're just so great at playing these like beloved eccentrics. Dylan, Willy Wonka. Who's next? Adam Sandler? Please. Actually, your name sounds like something Adam Sandler would say. No, Salome. Timothy and Salome. Oh, yes, Timothy Salome. I think Sandler's here. Sandler, can I get a Salome?
He waves.
Hey, Salome!
Oh, Salome. A good Salome to you, sir. A Salome to you. Yes, Taylor, I love you. Well, we can't talk about movies tonight without talking about Wicked. And I did not know much about Wicked going into this year because I had friends in high school, but I loved it. I loved it so much. Everyone loved Wicked. I loved Wicked. My boyfriend loved Wicked. My boyfriend's boyfriend really loved Wicked. It was so much fun. It's just like, it's so much fun seeing a musical in the theater. And, you know, some theaters had issues with the musicals. You know, at Wicked, some people complained that the movie was ruined by people singing, you know. And then at Joker 2, some people complained that the movie was ruined by the images on the screen and the sounds that accompanied them. But I'm sorry, Joker 2. Where's their table? Oh, they're not here. That's right. Well, the legendary Harrison Ford is here tonight. I was actually talking to Harrison backstage, and after he gave me his drink order, I asked him, I said, would you rather work with Zendaya or Ariana? And he said Indica, so we're gonna find him some, so he has a good time tonight. We want you to have fun. Nicole Kidman is here. Oh my gosh. Nominated for Baby Girl. It was so good. I love that movie. I give it 2 fingers up. It's so good. This is your 20th Golden Globe nomination. I mean, incredible. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. Thank you. Thank you for working so hard. And thank you to Keith Urban for playing guitar around the house so much that she wants to leave and make 18 movies a year.
Keith sits next to her and laughs.
Koala. Oh, who else is here? Oh, look, it's 2-time Holocaust survivor Adrian Brody.
Adrian blows her a kiss.
Who else? Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell, what a year you've had. Oh my God. Glenn, you were in everything. Twisters, Hitman, My Head When I'm Having Sex with My Boyfriend. Thank you so much for the assist. I'll see you tonight, but Selena Gomez is here. Double nominee tonight for Amelia Perez and Only Murders. And she's here tonight with her new fiance, Benny Blanco.
She grins and lowers her gaze.
And Benny Blanco is here because of the genie who granted him that wish. Man, lucky guy.
He kisses her shoulder.
Now, Selena, you were so good in Amelia Perez. I loved it so much. Amelia Perez, yes. Amelia Perez earned 10 nominations for Netflix, and I loved it. I think it is, without a doubt, the most audacious, groundbreaking film to ever autoplay after Is It Cake? Seriously. So good. I'm so excited to be here, and I really think this is like gonna be a very memorable evening, and maybe not even in the way that you think. I predict 5 years from now, when you're watching old clips of this show on YouTube, you'll see someone in one of the crowd shots and you'll go, oh my God, that was before they caught that guy. Like, we could be making history tonight and like, we don't even know with who. Like, he knows, you know, or she. It could be a woman, you know. I think 100% of the time it's a man, but it could be a woman. It won't be. It never is. Kind of like Best Director. All right. Well, before we start handing out awards, I do want to remind you, if you do lose tonight, please just keep in mind that the point of making art is not to win an award. The point of making art is to start a tequila brand so popular that you never have to make art again. All right. Yes.
Dakota Fanning smiles in the audience.
Kick this thing off. Well, between the two of them, they can deadlift 685 pounds. From Moana to Oli'i Cravalho, and I hope I'm saying this right, The Rock.
The screens behind her open. The Rock and Oli'i step out. She wears a white bodice dress with a sheer skirt and a large white flower on the left shoulder. The Rock wears a lavender blazer with an open shirt.
Here we are out of the recording booth and talking to one another finally face to face.
It's a little weird. Honestly, when I hear your voice, I envision you with a lot more hair.
Yes, well, I'm a big shaver and I donate all of my hair to film productions in need. As a matter of fact, 30% of Timmy Chalamet's Bob Dylan wig is authentic 100% Dwayne Johnson chest hair. And yes, I get to call him Timmy. How does it feel?
Oh, okay. Enough about bromance and chest hair, please. What Dwayne meant to say is, it is an honor to present the first award of the night.
Two of the nominees went toe-to-toe with powerful performances in one of the films, while the other nominees shined in films that gave us compelling characters of great depth and masterful levels of texture and nuance.
Truly an inspiring class of powerful actresses. Here are the nominees for Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role in Any Motion Picture.
Selena Gomez, Amelia Perez.
Insert shots showed the nominees at their tables.
Ariana Grande, Wicked.
Ariana darts her eyes.
Felicity Jones, The Brutalist.
Felicity smiles.
Margaret Qualley, The Substance.
Margaret applauds and looks around.
Isabella Rossellini, Conclave.
Isabella smiles.
Zoe Saldana, Amelia Perez.
Zoe applauds and gives a big grin.
And the Golden Globe goes to... Man.
Zoe Saldana, Emilia Perez.
Zoe covers her face as it fills with emotion. She sobs.
Zoe Saldana's first nomination and first win. Her mother is her date tonight, and Zoe said that she didn't know how to rap before this movie, but everything is obtainable through practice and hard work.
She wears a black strapless sequin gown with a plunging neckline. Her dark hair is pulled back in a bun. She kisses her co-star on the cheek. She wears a diamond necklace that matches the angles of the front of her dress. The Rock helps her up to the stage. She takes the statue and walks to the microphone. She holds up the statue with tears in her eyes.
I know I don't have much time, and I have dyslexia, so I tend to forget when I'm really anxious and I'm filled with adrenaline, but my heart is full of gratitude. Thank you so much to the Golden Globes for celebrating our film and honoring the women of Emilia Perez. Thank you so much. Oh my God. This is the first time for me. And I'm just so blessed that I'm sharing this moment with Selena and Carla and Jack and all of my fellow nominees. I'm in awe of you, your strength, your complexity, your undeniable talent. I know that it is a competition, but all that I have witnessed is just us showing up for each other and celebrating each other, and it's just so beautiful. So, Selena, Ariana, Margaret, Felicity, Isabella, I had lunch one time in your house, and it was like I thought I had made it already, but you're magic. You're all magic, and I experienced this kind of magic on the set of Emilia Perez, and it's thanks to you. Thank you, Merci beaucoup, Jacques Audiard. Thank you so much for trusting me to play Rita. Thank you. You are just a character that I admire so much. You created rich and complex characters, and you're so French and so chic and confident and kind. I love it. And my Emilia Perez cast and crew, thank you, Clement, and thank you, Camille, Damian, Jalet, thank you, Virginie, thank you so much. The entire cast and crew, I said that already. This is Adriana, Edgar, and Selena. I'm sharing this with you. I'm sharing it with you and Carla. No one other than you could have played Emilia Perez. No one. Eres única. Eres única. Reina. And wait, Ted Sarandos, Netflix, thank you so much. Lisa Taubat, Bella Baharia, thank you. No, stop. My family, my mom is here. My sisters, my husband and my sons. I love you. You guys are everything. Thank you.
She holds up the statue and steps away from the microphone. Her mom applauds in the seat and beams.
From Netflix upcoming series Running Point, please welcome Kate Hudson and Mindy Kaling.
Kate wears a navy blue strapless floor-length gown with rosettes and rows across the bodice and skirt. Mindy wears a gold rhinestone-encrusted strapless gown.
Hi, good evening. As all actresses know, it begins with the words. Mindy, it is so nice to be working with you. I love writers and being around that energy.
And I love actresses, especially movie stars.
Min, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, I'm great. I love actresses. I love that, for example, that this bit that we're doing is the 9th version we wrote because the first 8 weren't in the Kate Hudson voice.
Okay, well, they weren't. And to be honest, this could use a punch-up.
Kate, I swear to God.
Okay, here are the nominees for Best Female Actor in a TV series, musical, or comedy.
Kristen Bell, Nobody Wants This.
Kristen smiles in an insert on screen.
Abbott Elementary.
Quinta sits back in her chair.
Iowa Debris, The Bear.
Io shrugs her shoulders.
Selena Gomez, Only Murders in the Building.
Selena grins.
Catherine Hahn, Agatha All Along.
Catherine applauds and puffs out her cheeks.
Jean Smart, Hacks.
Jean grimaces and then smiles.
And the Golden Globe goes to...
Jean Smart!
Jean mouths, "Oh my gosh," then kisses the man beside her. He helps her to stand.
Jean Smart's 3rd nomination and 2nd win. Jean told us when she first read the script for Hacks, she was enraptured by the depth of the writing for her character. And by the way, they are currently filming the new season of Hacks right now.
She wears a blue dress with long sleeves and a crisscross swaths of fabric across the front. The dress is cinched in at the waist with a flowing skirt. She wears her blonde hair up with diamond-encrusted earrings. She makes her way up to the stage. She puffs out her skirt and then hugs Kate. They hop up and down. Mindy hands her the statue.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I never thought I'd be so happy to be called a hack. But no, I mean, I have the most brilliant showrunners. I have a cast and crew that were sent from heaven, especially my co-star, Hannah Einbinder. Without Ava, there would be no Deborah. And also our brilliant cast, the rest of our cast and crew, and everybody at Max and Universal for unbelievable support over the years. We're in the middle of season 4 and we're still having a ball. So thank you all so much for supporting the show and loving the show. Love you guys, thank you.
She turns to Kate and Mindy on stage and they make their way off.
Coming up next, we've got more from your favorite television and movie stars. The drama and comedy all seated together in one room. We're live at the Beverly Hilton, so keep it locked here on CBS as the 82nd Golden Globes return. CBS's telecast of the 82nd Golden Globe Awards is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Nikki stands at the back of the stage.
Welcome back to the Golden Globes. I just want to say you all look so amazing tonight. You really brought it. And I love where you put your cheekbones. I don't don't judge. I'm doing it too now. Yeah. I also recently started drinking more water. Yeah.
She does air quotes.
Meditating. Oh, doing lots of that. I love how meditating removes your eyelids. It's really convenient. I learned nothing from the substance. Now, let's bring out our next presenters from the upcoming film Love Hurts. Please welcome Golden Globe winners Ariana DeBose and Ki-Hui Kwan.
Ariana wears a chocolate halter gown with a sheer cape down the back. The dress has fabric wrapped around her waist. Ki holds her hand and wears a black tuxedo with a white shirt and black bow tie. She looks at the prompter.
There were so many great movies this year. You're welcome. So, fun fact, Ki won his Golden Globe in this very ballroom on television, and I won mine from the comfort of a New York laundry room during COVID. It was a very wholesome, perspective-giving experience, truly.
I knew you would have that sentimental feeling tonight. So I prepared something for you.
What are you doing?
Pulls out a piece of
I wrote
paper.
a speech for you to be read up here in front of everyone. And there's a part where you sing. What do you think?
I think that I am not going to do that, my sweet man, especially not with Glinda, Alphaba, Maria Callas, and the gals of Amelia Perez in this room.
She pats his cheek.
Yes, clap for them. They're fabulous.
Okay, I mean, if you want to be boring. Here are the nominees for Male Supporting Actor Motion Picture.
You're a Borisov, a Nora.
He grins and waves.
Kieran Culkin, a real pain.
Kieran smiles and leans in his chair.
Edward Norton, a complete unknown.
Edward lifts his brows.
Guy Pearce, the brutalist.
Guy tilts his head and smiles.
Jeremy Strong, the apprentice.
Jeremy grins in a bucket hat.
Denzel Washington, Gladiator 2.
Denzel bites his bottom lip.
And the Golden Globe goes to... Oh, God. Kieran Culkin, a real pain!
Kieran kisses his wife and stands up. He wears a dark button-down shirt and a vest.
Culkin's sixth nomination and second win. Kieran told us on the ET platform on the red carpet that producer Emma Stone convinced him to stay with the role.
His shirt sleeves are rolled up.
Oh, thanks. This is incredible. I'm feeling a little... My wife and I did a shot of tequila with Mario Lopez. Definitely feeling that. The whole speech is gone.
He has colorful stickers on his arm.
Fine. I love the Golden Globes. The first ever acknowledgement I got as an actor was a Golden Globe nomination when I was basically a kid, and so and that meant a lot. And so this has a special place. And now it's like the best date night that my wife and I ever have. So thanks, Golden Globe people. You guys are nuts. Man, the best way. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm here because Jesse Eisenberg wrote an incredible script. He's a fantastic director and scene partner, so anybody that has an opportunity to work with him in any category, just leap at it. Thank you, sir. I know, please wrap up. A couple of quick thank yous and then I'll piss off. Dave and Allie at Fruit Tree, everyone at Searchlight, you guys are amazing. Nicole Caruso, you rule. And then my gorgeous wife, of course. Thank you for putting up with what you call my mania. I'm working on it. I got a therapist now, it's fine. It's not fine, it's a lot of work. We'll see where that goes. And then last but not least, my manager of 30 years now, Emily Gerson-Sains. This is all because of you. I love you. This is yours. Thank you. And I love you, Mom. Bye.
He waves and turns back. Ki and Ariana guide him off stage. A photo from the movie.
The Substance. Please welcome Golden Globe nominees Margaret Qualley and Demi Moore.
Demi wears a light gold strapless gown with a long train. Margaret wears a white dress with a black sequin tie around the waist. They look at each other.
What are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here, Demi?
This is my week.
Yeah, but It's the Golden Globes, so...
I know, but you have to respect the balance, remember?
I know, but I was nominated.
Yeah, but so am I.
Margaret bites her lip.
All right. We are one, so... Shall we do this together?
What's the worst that could happen?
Here are the nominees for the Best Male Actor in a Drama Series.
Donald Glover, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
His photo appears.
Jake Gyllenhaal, presumed innocent.
Jake applauds in his seat.
Gary Oldman, Slow Horses.
Gary nods.
Eddie Redmayne, The Day of the Jackal.
Gary's...
Hiroyuki Sanada, Shogun.
Gary still appears under the name.
Billy Bob Thornton, Landman.
Billy... Demi and Margaret look behind them.
And the... sorry. And the Golden Globe goes to... Hiroyuki Sanada.
Hiroyuki stands and bows to the people at his table. He gestures towards them.
Sanada's first nomination and first win. Season 2 of Shogun is expected to go into production in 2025, and Sanada told us that it took 3 fittings to get that suit just right.
Hiroyuki kisses Demi's cheek.
Wow. Thank you. I was there. Thank you, Golden Globes, for recognizing me. I'm so happy to be here with these great nominees. And thank you, FX, Disney, Hulu, and all the cast members and crew of Shogun for sharing this amazing journey. And I'd love to say thank you for everyone who has been in my life. All of you have brought me here. And I'd like to say for the young actors and creators in the world, please be yourself, believe yourself, and never give up. Good luck. Thank you.
He bows and holds up the Golden Globe. His hair is pulled back in a ponytail. The other people at his table look at each other and beam.
Coming up, Kathy Bates and Anthony Ramos with supporting male and female TV actors, plus more gowns and tuxedos. It's the Golden Globes. CBS's telecast of the 82nd Golden Globe Awards is sponsored by Olipop. Ah, that's the good stuff.
Nikki wears a pink sequin gown with a plunging neckline.
There were so many great movies this year, from Wicked to Conclave. Wait, that just gave me an idea.
They bring a staff and a Pope hat out to her. She turns to the back of the stage. She turns.
You're gonna love this. You will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you some Catholic prayers. Oh, sorry, what?
She brings her hand to her ear.
Wait, this sucks? Wait, this whole thing sucks? I'm embarrassing myself in front of Elton John? Okay, let's skip to the next song, the TV one about the penguin, the Insane in the Penguin. That sucks too? And no one says penguin that way? Well, how do you say it? Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, well, agree to disagree. Okay, so move it along. All right, you're lost. Well, let's keep things moving. Here to present the award for Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role on Television, and also to hard launch their relationship, please welcome Kathy Bates and Anthony Ramos.
Kathy wears black pants and a black swirl-tailored blazer. Anthony wears a gray suit with a gray fabric belt around the waist and a black bow tie. Kathy takes his arm and brings her other hand to her hip. She wears her gray hair styled to her shoulders.
Well, I'm just a kid from the projects from Brooklyn, and here I am presenting at the Golden Globes with the legendary and beautiful Kathy Bates.
Thank you, Anthony. That's so sweet.
Well, you know, I wanted to pick your brain really quickly, you know what I'm saying? What are 3 things you would suggest to artists such as myself on having a career with longevity?
I got you.
Okay.
Number 1, money goes in escrow or you don't show.
That's right.
Unless it's Spielberg, I think he's good for it.
All right, okay, shout out to Spielberg, that's right. Okay, well, that's solid, I feel you.
You feel me?
I feel you,
Okay,
baby.
good. Number 2, be nice to the PAs. They don't want to get your double ristretto, venti half soy, non-fat, decaf, organic chocolate brownie coffee. But when they do, look into their eyes and you say thank you and with a very genuine smile.
Okay, all right, show love.
Yeah.
Okay, check, got it.
Yeah,
Got
check it. Okay. And the third one is really important if you're shooting on location for months.
Okay, well,
At
you
a
mean
hotel.
At a hotel. Well, outside of making sure they change the sheets.
Yep.
All right, hit me. Number 3.
Yeah, okay, so grab some snacks and waters from the crafty table when you wrap at night.
Okay.
Because the hotel mini bars are a scam. You know, it's like $15 for a 5-pack of gummy bears. I mean, just get out of town with that.
Robbery. Well, the legend has spoken, right?
Kathy smiles and nods.
Now, here are the nominees for Best Supporting Female Actor in a TV Series.
Liza Colon-Zayas, The Bear.
Liza leans on her chair and looks back.
Hannah Einbinder, Hacks.
Hannah makes a peace sign.
Dakota Fanning, Ripley.
Dakota smiles.
Jessica Gunning, Baby Reindeer.
Jessica lifts her brows and grins.
Allison Janney, The Diplomat.
Allison looks at us and wiggles her fingers.
Reese, True Detective, Night Country.
Kaylee grins at the camera.
And the Golden Globe goes to Jessica Gunning for Baby Reindeer.
Jessica stands in a blue velvet, puffy neckline dress.
Quick kiss from her co-star, Richard Gadd, and this is Jessica Gunning's first nomination and first win. And, you know, despite her excellent Scottish accent in Baby Reindeer, Gunning is English and hails from West Yorkshire. She also won the Emmy for this role.
Jessica has dark auburn hair.
That, in a full circle moment, Kathy Bates' character in 1990's Misery was one of her inspirations for her character in this show.
Jessica makes it to the stage and takes the statue from Anthony, then gives Kathy a kiss on the cheek.
Well, I almost tripped up. You nearly saw my Golden Globes then. Thank you very much. This is an absolute honour. Honestly. There's a video of me when I was little. I was about 8 years old, and my mum and dad got me a hamster for Christmas, and they brought it out in this bin bag, in a cage, kind of thing, just in a bin bag. Happy Christmas. I've got a very Yorkshire accent, and I just kept saying, I can't believe this is happening to me. I can't believe this is happening to me. And I realised this morning that that has been a kind of soundtrack for my life for this last year since Baby Reindeer came out. I cannot believe any of this is happening to me. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone who let me come on this journey. Thank you to Clerkenwell Films and Netflix, our incredible directors, our amazing cast and crew. Thank you to my agents at Malcolm Foggett and Owen, John T, Alice and Frankie, and all my friends and family who I love more than anything. And of course, thank you to Richard Gadd. Baby Reindeer has changed my life in ways that I can't even explain, so thank you for everything. I can't believe this is happening to me, and I know that 8-year-old me wouldn't either. She'd be absolutely chuffed to bits, so thank you very, very much. Cheers.
She gives a thumbs up and then turns back to Anthony and Kathy. They make their way off the stage.
Here are the nominees for Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role on Television.
Tadanabu Asano, Shogun.
Tadanabu nods.
Javier Bardem, Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story.
A photo of Javier appears.
Ford, Shrinking.
Harrison blinks.
Jack Loudon, Slow Horses.
Jack grins.
Diego Luna, La Máquina.
Diego smiles.
Evan Moss Backrack, The Bear.
And the Golden Globe goes to Tadanobu Asano.
Tadanobu brings his hand to his heart. He stands and bows. He blinks rapidly.
This is Asano's first nomination and first win. He told us on the red carpet that he is blown away that Shogun has touched so many people around the world. Also, looking forward to this next season, Asano is also an active musician fronting the no-wave punk band Soda.
He wears a black tuxedo and white shirt with black bow tie. He bows to Kathy as she hands him the Golden Globe. He brings his hand to his stomach.
Wow, so maybe you don't know me. So I'm an actor from Japan, and my name is Tadanobu Asano. Wow! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm during the filming, so I have to come back to Tokyo tonight. And tomorrow morning I go to shooting again. So, but this is very big present for me.
He holds up the statue.
Thank you, Shogun team. Thank you, everybody. I'm very happy. Thank you.
He raises his fists in the air and grins. He pumps his fists again and bows. He bows as he steps off stage.
Earlier this evening, two very important people entered the building. Those silver briefcases contain top-secret, award-winning information. Tonight's final tabulation for all of the ballots is courtesy of the accounting firm KPMG, the official accountants of the Golden Globes. Still to come, there's more thank yous and more awards when the 2025 Golden Globes return. From the upcoming feature Riff Raff, Golden Globe winner Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer wears a black, flowy, ruffled gown with a silver belt around her waist. She wears her long, wavy blonde hair down. She mouths thank you as she walks up to the microphone. She has long, dangly gold earrings.
Tonight, I have the incredible honor of recognizing the men who had the daunting task of carrying the weight of an entire series on their shoulders. And believe me, it's not easy. I mean, I do know how hard it is for you guys to have to pretend to be nice to everybody. You know, but then again, you know, you guys do get very special treatment on the set. You know, I was on a job once, and the lead male actor was the only one that got green juice. And, you know, and I don't want to seem petty or anything, but I remember being on this other job, and it was with Billy Bob Thornton, and he was allowed to bring his pet coyote, and I wasn't even allowed to bring my overweight triplets with. Well, anyway, I just want to say, thank God they let me bring them tonight. Hey, Sheila and Sheila and Sheila.
She points in the audience.
All right. Well, here are the nominees for Best Male Actor TV Series, Musical or Comedy.
Adam Brody, Nobody Wants This.
Adam lifts his brows.
Ted Danson, A Man on the Inside.
Ted rests his chin on his hand.
Steve Martin, Only Murders in the Building.
Steve grins.
Jason Segel, Shrinking.
Jason waves.
Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building.
Martin lifts his brows and opens his mouth.
Jeremy Allen White, The Bear.
A photo of Jeremy appears.
Okay. And the Golden Globe goes to Jeremy Allen White.
The other nominees applaud.
Yeah. Jeremy Allen White could not be here tonight, so I'm going to accept this award on his behalf.
Jennifer smiles and looks around. A woman with long dark hair escorts her off of the stage.
Please welcome from the CBS series Watson, Morris Chestnut, and from Based on a True Story, Golden Globe nominee Kaylee Cuoco.
Kaylee wears a white floor-length quilted gown with a short cape over the bodice. Morris wears a deep salmon suit with matching
It's our pleasure to present the award for Best Screenplay Motion Picture.
Yes, as actors, there are a lot of things Morris and I look for in a good screenplay.
Yes, like compelling characters,
Well-crafted dialogue,
escalating conflict,
themes of revenge, betrayal, and murder.
a unique point of view.
A unique point of view on revenge, betrayal, and murder.
It's to each their own.
Yeah.
Well, this year's incredible nominees for Best Screenplay Motion Picture are
Jacques Audiard, Amelia Perez.
Are you English? No, I'm not English. Why? No, because you are pretty.
Sean Baker, Honora.
You like Cinderella.
Yes, Cinderella. We are married. They're gonna have to accept that. Doesn't matter about anything, okay?
Brady Corbet, Mona Fassbald, The Brutalist.
And your English is impressive.
Thank you.
Perhaps you can help your husband sound less like he shines shoes for a wage.
Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain.
She's got this, like, deep sadness behind her eyes, you know?
She does?
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
During the introductions? No.
Coralie Fargy, The Substance.
Perfect balance of 7 days each. The one and only thing not to forget. You are one.
Peter Strahan, Conclave.
This is a conclave, Aldo. It's not a war.
It is a war, and you have to commit to a side.
And the Golden Globe goes to Conclave, Peter Strahan.
Peter stands. He has salt and pepper
This is
hair.
Peter Strahan's first nomination and first win. Strahan adapted the screenplay for the film, which is based on Robert Harris's 2016 novel of the same name. The film takes place over 72 hours during a conclave to select a new pope.
Peter wears a black tuxedo with a black bow tie and white shirt. He hugs Stanley Tucci. He greets other people at the table and then makes his way to the stage. Morris hands him the statue. Kaylee hands him the envelope.
Thank you. I am just one pure ball of gratitude squeezed into a borrowed tux. Thank you so much. Thank you to Focus Features and American Paintbrush and Film Nation. Thank you to House Productions and Tessa Ross for giving me the job. And Mike and Robin and Alice for being so great to work with. Thank you to Robert Harris for writing a gift of a book. Third of this is yours. Edward Berger, dream director, you get a third of this. Rafe, John, Stanley, Isabella, fantastic ensemble cast. I can't give you a third of this because I've just done the maths and that wouldn't leave me with anything. You can borrow this any weekend you want. Thank you so much, Golden Globes. I'm truly, truly honored. Thank you.
He makes his way off the stage. Kaylee and Morris follow.
To give out our next award from the Netflix comedy special, Your Friend, Nate Bargatze. Please welcome Nate Bargatze.
Nate wears a cream-colored tuxedo jacket with a white satin lapel.
Thank you. I love stand-up comedians. We have to go through, I believe, the most unique challenges of all the art forms to rise to the top. This is a true story. I went to this show in South Dakota in a hotel to 11 people and a parrot. The parrot was in the back and would not shut up during the show. The parrot would heckle me with like, Barrett, not funny. Barrett, never gonna make it. So now all my negative thoughts about myself are in a parrot's voice. Barrett can't read. Barrett should have worn a white tux. Hey, parrot, if you're watching this tonight, and I know you are, look at me now, parrot. Here I am in the great Hollywood, in front of the only people that matter on this earth. And tonight, I am presenting, not nominated, presenting Best Stand-Up Comedy Performance at the Golden Globes. Now let's look at the nominees for Best Stand-Up Comedy Performance.
Jamie Foxx, what had happened was...
Jamie Foxx has now spent more than 2 weeks in an Atlanta hospital.
And I'm so glad to see y'all here. I'm so glad to be here. What had happened was...
Nikki Glaser, someday you'll die.
I got into an Uber the other day. I rolled up with like a bunch of suitcases, and the Uber driver just popped the trunk and sat in the front seat. I was like, is this the first sign of menopause? What's happening right now?
Seth Meyers, Dad Man Walking.
I could never hate my kids. With that said, I hate when they wake up in the middle of the night. Bad news!
He jogs across the stage.
Adam Sandler, Love You.
Guy with the drone, guy with the drone, making everybody on the beach today uncomfortable.
A spotlight shines on a man in the audience.
Ali Wong, Single Lady.
I really believe that 40 is the golden age to get divorced. It is perfect.
Rami Youssef, More Feelings.
Every time you turn on CNN, there's like some Arab dude talking about how Islam means peace. You know that guy? But he's always shouting it. He's always like, we come in peace!
And the Golden Globe goes to Ali Wong.
Ali stands. She wears a red dress.
This is Ali Wong's second nomination and second win. She became the first stand-up comedian to sell out 8 shows at San Francisco's Masonic Theater.
She wears a red strapless dress with sheer fabric. She has long, dark hair with a center part and wears dark glasses and black opera gloves.
So nice. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, I come from San Francisco, and that's where I started doing stand-up, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all the stage time that I got there and all the practice I got to become a stand-up comedian. So I really want to thank Molly Schmink from the SF Punchline Comedy Club, and yeah, my best friend is here, Mia. Thank you so much for all of your love and support throughout the years, and this means a lot. Thank you so much.
Her friend beams in the audience. Nate takes her hand as they walk off stage.
Did you hear that Sharon Stone is coming up next? Well, you'd be right, because she's coming up next. And in the meantime, we'll keep the party going with more Golden Globes after the break. CBS's telecast of the 82nd Golden Globe Awards is sponsored by Ulta Beauty, the joy of all things beauty, all in one place.
Nikki wears a red satin floor-length gown.
Welcome back. I'm first-time Golden Globe loser, Nikki Glaser. You know what? I may not have won tonight, but on the bright side, I just made $11,000 betting on Ali Wong on a European gambling site. So you lose some, you win some. Our next presenter is this year's Golden Globe International Icon Award recipient. And if you ask me, there's not enough words in that title. Please welcome the incomparable Sharon Stone.
Sharon wears an asymmetrical dress with swirls of seafoam green, black, and white sequins. She has short, light hair swept back. She wears black strappy shoes and silver sunburst earrings.
Cinema is arguably one of the most powerful art forms in the world. As moviegoers, we can all relate to the universal themes like love, grief, family drama, or coming-of-age stories. And regardless of the language, these shared experiences have the power to bridge barriers and create a shared global connection. The brief glimpse into different backgrounds, cultures, and traditions often leave us with lasting impressions. Here are the nominees for Motion Picture, Non-English Language.
All We Imagine is Light, France, India, Netherlands, Luxembourg. Amelia Perez, France. The Girl with the Needle, Poland, Sweden, Denmark. I'm Still Here, Brazil. The Seed of the Sacred Fig, USA, Germany. Vermiglio, Italy.
And the Golden Globe goes to Emilia Perez, Netflix, France.
Zoe Saldana kisses the director's cheeks.
Coming to the stage tonight and accepting the Golden Globe for Emilia Perez is director, writer, and producer Jacques Audiard. Originally, he had wrote this as an opera with 4 different acts.
Jacques wears a black suit, black tie, and white shirt. He carries his hat as he walks up to the stage. He has a shaved head and dark framed glasses. A woman in a black lace dress stands beside him.
Sorry, I'm not English.
Don't need to translate that.
Comme je suis superstitieux, j'avais rien préparé. Je mens.
He pulls out a piece of paper.
Superstitious, I hadn't prepared anything. Obviously, I'm lying.
Alors, je vais être un petit peu laborieux.
Might be a bit.
D'abord, bonne année à tous.
A good, happy new year to everyone.
De la santé.
Health.
Et puis du moral, parce qu'en 2025, il va en falloir.
And nerves of steel, because you'll need it in 2025.
Alors voilà. Merci du fond du cœur. Merci de célébrer à travers nous une certaine idée de la déraison.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for celebrating with us a certain idea of lunacy.
Je n'ai jamais eu de sœur et je crois que c'est la raison pour laquelle j'ai fait ce film de sœur.
I don't have sisters, and that might be the reason why I made this film about sisterhood.
S'il y avait plus de sœurs dans le monde, peut-être serait-il meilleur.
If there were more sisters in the world, maybe it would be a better place.
Je tiens en tout cas à remercier toutes les sœurs de la Hollywood Foreign Press Association.
I'd like to thank all our sisters at the Hollywood Foreign Press Association.
Toutes mes sœurs de Netflix.
All my sisters at Netflix.
Tetsa Rondos. Bella Bajaria.
Bella Bajaria.
Le Pâté Cinéma.
And Pâté Cinéma.
Jérôme Sédour.
Jérôme Sédour.
Mes sœurs de Why Not, Pascal Cocheteux.
My sisters at Why Not, Pascal Cocheteux.
Pauline Lamy.
Pauline Lamy.
Et puis bien sûr Rox Sutherland, notre grande sœur à tous.
And of course Rox Sutherland, our big sister to us all.
Alors voilà, donc je continue. Excusez-moi, je vais être un peu rapide. En ces temps troublés, j'aimerais qu'Emilia Perez puisse être une lumière.
In these troubled times, I hope Emilia Perez will be a beacon of light.
Pour tous ceux qui n'ont pas la chance de compter parmi leurs amis.
For those of you, for those of us not lucky enough to count amongst their friends.
Une femme aussi puissante et passionnée que Carla Sofia Gascon.
A woman as powerful and passionate as Carla Sofia Gascon.
Jacques blows her a kiss.
En même temps qu'une caresse réconfortante adressée à tous ceux qui se sont aujourd'hui inquiétés.
I hope to offer a comforting hug to all of the people today who are worried.
Ce prix leur est adressé.
This prize is also dedicated to them.
Comme une exhortation à garder la tête haute.
I urge them to keep their heads held high.
À continuer de se battre.
To continue to fight.
Et d'espérer en des jours meilleurs.
And hope for a better few days ahead.
Comme dirait Emilia Perez, bingo.
As Emilia Perez would say, bingo.
J'ai été un peu ennuyeux, je m'en excuse.
That was a bit boring, I'm sorry.
He brings his hand to his heart. Ariana in the audience blinks and looks down. He holds up the statue and extends his arm towards the audience. He makes his way off of the stage with Sharon.
Please welcome from the upcoming Apple TV Plus film Gorge, Anya Taylor-Joy and Miles Teller.
Anya wears a light pink silk sheath dress with a bold rhinestone-encrusted flower necklace. Miles wears a black tuxedo and a black bow tie.
It's always an honor to be on this stage.
And it's an honor for me to be presenting with a Golden Globe winner, Anya.
Well, thank you, Miles.
You're welcome.
The nominees for Best Actor in a Limited Series, Anthology, or TV Movie definitely delivered in outstanding fashion this year.
Colin Farrell as a man scorned in The Penguin.
Richard Gadd as a man consumed by obsession in Baby Reindeer.
Kevin Kline, such an enigmatic figure in Disclaimer, he didn't show up.
Cooper Koch as a young man caught in family secrets and tragedy in Monsters.
The actors appear in the audience.
Ewan McGregor as a resilient gentleman in Moscow.
And Andrew Scott as the cunning and complex Ripley.
Well done, gentlemen.
And the Golden Globe goes to...
Rip it.
I did it.
Rip it, baby.
I did it. Colin Farrell, the Penguin.
Colin wears a white tuxedo jacket. He kisses Christina's cheek next to him.
Fourth nomination and his third win. He auditioned back in the day, by the way, to become a member of the 90s Irish boy band Boyzone, but didn't make the cut, which is good news for us.
No one to thank on this one. I did it all by myself. Just a raw, paired away performance.
He shakes his head.
34, too many people to thank. You all know it takes a village, whether it's on the small screen or the big screen. I'm here on the backs of the talent of so many people through the years. Maybe this one more than others because of Mike Marino, who designed the makeup, his extraordinary makeup team. All it took was 3 hours in the chair in the morning. I drank black coffee, listened to 80s music, and I became a canvas for that team's brilliance. I'd like to thank Lauren LaFranc, Kristen Milioti, genius, thanks so much. The whole cast, Casey Blois and Sarah Aubrey, Matt Reeves will kill me if I don't thank him. He created Gotham, again, re-envisioned it for the Batman film. Thank you for employing me. And yeah, I guess it's prosthetics from here on out. Lauren LaFranc, our showrunner, running her mouth off every day by the monitor. Extraordinary, her and her team of amazing writers. My fellow nominees, Andrew, who I did my first film with 25, 30 years ago. You can't even find it on Betamax. It doesn't exist. But we go back that far, and all my fellow nominees, Ewan and Kevin and Richard, wherever you are. Richard, man, you broke my heart with your work this year. Thanks, everyone. Golden Globe, thanks as well, yeah. Whoever else I forgot, I do apologize. You know what you mean to me. Oh, craft service, our great dame. Yeah. No. Carolina. On those cold winter nights in New York where I was the only one overheating, she'd be there with a coconut water every half an hour calling you. Carolina, God bless you. She kept the whole crew going. She's craft service. See you.
He holds up the Golden Globe and then walks toward the back of the stage. The woman with long dark hair ushers them off.
Please welcome Golden Globe winner Catherine O'Hara and Golden Globe nominee Seth Rogen.
Catherine wears a long-sleeve, high-neck, black gown with sequins covering it. She saunters up to the microphone. Seth smiles in a black tuxedo.
I want to start by saying this old angled camera thing is very weird. It's inelegant, it's strange. This whole half of the room can see my bald spot. I would have filled that in.
They face with their back towards half the audience.
Now completely, so.
You're a beautiful man.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Hello, what an honor it is to be here at one of America's most prestigious award shows. And while I'm grateful that I've won a Golden Globe.
And I am very grateful to have been in a thing that has won a Golden Globe. We're actually both much more acclaimed for our Canadian work.
That's right. Back home, we each have extensive history in award-winning performances.
Yes.
I guess they got stopped at the border.
Exactly. It's stuff you guys haven't heard of. But actually, Catherine won not one, but 2 Golden Antlers for her work as Mama Morissette in the Alanis Morissette story.
Thank you. Yes, very, very intense.
Yes, good.
I'm still just letting go.
Yeah.
But what about you and your brave, brave Golden Antler win? Your turn as young Ryan.
Yes.
In Gosling.
Yeah.
The Ryan Gosling unauthorized biopic.
Thank you. It was unauthorized and controversial, but we felt very important to depict. But none of these are compared to your gilded Gretzky-winning role in An Otter's Tale.
Thank you.
The story of a woman who rescued an otter's cub and nursed it back to health with her own breast milk.
Catherine nods.
Since I was a child, I've wondered how you shot those scenes with that otter.
Painfully.
Yes.
I think the otter was method. And I lost half a nipple. But that led to a lot of fun, very hard R-rated comedies.
Yes.
And we really cleaned up with, Pipeline Polly.
Oh yes, Pipeline Polly was a great. You see, in Canada, we don't have America's puritanical roots, so pornographic films are as lauded as non-pornographic films. I also did a lot of Canadian adult work. Log Riders was great, Sticky Syrup, and of course, the Moose Knuckles trilogy.
Oh my God. Moose Knuckles 2 was a massive hit.
Oh yes, Moose Knuckles 2, Knuckles Deep, won Canada's most illustrious adult film award, actually.
Wait, you won the Beaver?
We won the Beaver. We swept the Beavers that year.
Oh
it was a Beaver, multi-Beaver winning film, yes.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. My mother especially loves Knuckles Deep. Anyway, as we know, of course, there is no higher honor, though, than winning a Golden Globe. Absolutely nothing. There is no award better in all of Hollywood than the Golden Globes, period.
Catherine applauds and giggles.
None.
And here are the nominees for Best Female Actor in a Limited Series, Anthology, or TV Movie.
Cate Blanchett, disclaimer.
Kate grins.
Jodie Foster, True Detective, Night Country.
Jodie lifts her brows.
Kristen Milioti, The Penguin.
Kristen giggles.
Sofia Vergara, Griselda.
Sophia pumps her arms in the air.
Naomi Watts, Feud, Capote versus the Swans.
Naomi rocks in her seat.
Kate Winslet, The Regime.
Kate grins.
And the Golden Globe goes to Jodie Foster, True Detective, Night Country.
Jodie kisses the person next to her and then hugs another.
Jodie Foster's 10th nomination and her 5th win. She also won the Emmy for this role. True Detective Night Country was filmed in Iceland.
You know, the greatest thing about being this age and being in this time is having a community of all these people, especially you, Sophia. We and our team, our True Detective team, who I love so much, we're really here for only one reason, and that is the wonderful, beautiful Issa Lopez, our showrunner, writer, director. So grateful to you and your talent and your friendship. Kaylee Reese, love you. All of our cast and crew, all the Icelanders, and especially the indigenous people that shared their stories with us. I mean, they changed my life. And hopefully they'll change yours. And, you know, HBO and CAA and all those wonderful institutions, more than anything else, I just want to thank my family because Kit, my scientist son, and Charlie, my actor son who's starting his career, hopefully you understand the joy, such joy that comes from doing really hard, meaningful, good work. And so, my boys, I love you, and this, of course, is for you, and the love of my life, Alex. Oh, thank you forever. Thanks. Wow.
Her son sits in the audience and cheers. Sophia smiles and shakes her fists.
Kerry Washington and Andrew Garfield take the stage right after this, and we're handing out more statues as the Golden Globes continue.
Welcome back to the Golden Globes. Please welcome Kerry Washington and Golden Globe winner Andrew Garfield.
Kerry wears a hot pink asymmetrical gown with black opera gloves. Andrew wears a forest green tux with black lapels. He guides her up to the microphone as she takes his arm.
A great performance has the power to transport us. When an actor falls so deeply into character that we as an audience get lost in their portrayal, the result is magic. We become spellbound, unable to take our eyes off of them.
Each nominee in this category offers us profound, vulnerable self-revelation, heart and soul, Every performance is its own unique, multifaceted jewel, reminding us of some vital aspect of our collective humanity.
The nominees in this category this year have shown through their commitment what magic is made of, and we celebrate you all.
Here are the nominees for Best Female Actor, Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy.
Amy Adams, Night Bitch.
Amy grins.
Cynthia Erivo, Wicked.
Cynthia applauds.
Carla Sofia Gascon, Amelia Perez.
Carla lowers her gaze.
Mikey Madison, Honora.
Mikey smiles and leans on the table.
Demi Moore, The Substance.
Demi applauds.
Zendaya, Challenges.
Zendaya shrugs her shoulder and smiles.
Oh, so good, so good. And the Golden Globe goes to Demi Moore.
Demi brings her hands to her face.
This is Demi Moore's third nomination and first win. She told me on the red carpet that she got this script right after questioning whether she should still be doing this or not.
Andrew helps her up to the stage. She covers her mouth. She wears her long black hair down to her waist in waves.
Oh, wow. I really wasn't expecting that. I'm just in shock right now. I've been doing this a long time, like over 45 years, and this is the first time I've ever won anything as an actor. And I'm just so humbled and so grateful. 30 years ago, I had a producer tell me that I was a popcorn actress, and at that time, I made that mean that this wasn't something that I was allowed to have, that I could do movies that were successful, that made a lot of money, but that I couldn't be acknowledged. And I bought in, and I believed that. And that corroded me over time to the point where I thought a few years ago that maybe this was it. Maybe I was complete. Maybe I've done what I was supposed to do. And as I was at kind of a low point, I had this magical, bold, courageous, out-of-the-box, absolutely bonkers script come across my desk called The Substance. And the universe told me that you're not done. And I am so grateful to Coralie for trusting me to step in and play this woman, for Margaret for being the other half of me that I couldn't have done without, for looking out for me. To the people who've been with me for over 30 years, Kevin Uvain, Jason Weinberg, everybody at CAA, Untitled, Lead, all of the people who stood by me, especially the people who've believed in me when I haven't believed in myself. And I'll just leave you with one thing that I think this movie is imparting is, in those moments when we don't think we're smart enough or pretty enough or skinny enough or successful enough or basically just not enough, I had a woman say to me, just know you will never be enough, but you can know the value of your worth if you just put down the measuring stick. And so today, I celebrate this as a marker of my wholeness and of the love that is driving me, and for the gift of doing something I love and being reminded that I do belong. Thank you so much.
Kathy applauds. Kathy Bates applauds in the audience. Sarah Paulson's eyes fill with tears. Demi is escorted off of the stage. Carrie and Andrew come back to the mic.
To the next person. Here are the nominees for Best Male Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy.
Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain.
Jesse lifts his brows and mouths thank you.
Hugh Grant, Heretic.
Hugh leans on his chair, grinning.
Gabriel LaBelle, Saturday Night.
Gabriel gives 2 thumbs up.
Jesse Plemons, Kinds of Kindness.
Jesse lifts his brows and darts his eyes.
Glenn Powell, Hitman.
Glenn smirks and shows his teeth.
Sebastian Stan, a different man.
Sebastian grins.
Okay, and the Golden Globe goes to strong-ass tape. Okay. Sebastian Stan, a different man.
Sebastian's mouth drops open. He stands and kisses the blonde woman next to him.
Sebastian Stan's third nomination and his first win.
Sebastian makes his way to the stage. He wears a black tuxedo with white lining down the lapels. He takes the award from Carrie and wipes his brow.
Oh, man. Whoa. Aaron Schimberg and Adam Pearson at home, I wish you were here. I share this with you. Thank you for your trust. Our ignorance and discomfort around disability and disfigurement has to end now. We have to normalize it and continue to expose ourselves to it and our children, encourage acceptance. One way we can do that is by continuing to champion stories that are inclusive. This was not an easy movie to make. Neither is The Apprentice, the other film that I was lucky to be a part of and I'm proud to be in. These are tough subject matters, but these films are real and they're necessary and we can't be afraid and look away. Thank you to CAA, my amazing team, Joe Lubin, Chris Andrews, Shauna Perlman, who found me this script, my amazing publicist, Evelyn Caramanos, I love you wherever you are. My manager for 27 years, Emily Gerson-Sains, thank you for taking on me when I was a kid, telling me to go to school and watch movies. I'm up here because of you. A24, Christine Vachon, the great Mike Marino, prosthetics. Annabelle, I love you. This is for my mom who left Romania in search of a better life, and gave me everything, and for my stepfather, Tony, who took on a single mom and a grown-up kid. Thank you for being a real man. Golden Globes, I love you. Remain until you best.
He holds up the statue, then turns back. He hugs Andrew. In the audience, Hugh and Jesse applaud.
What's better than two superheroes? Three. Harrison Ford, Anthony Mackie, and Michael Keaton are coming up next on the Golden Globes. This is CBS. We're back in Beverly Hills, California, where the weather is great, home of the iconic palm trees, where the streets are as beautiful as the people, and stop by for the shopping, but stay for the atmosphere. There's more of the 82nd Golden Globes happening right now.
Nikki stands in the audience by one of the banquet tables. She wears a pink strapless dress.
If you're just joining us now, why? Why now? What took you so long? Anyway, it's time for our mid-show recap, and I'm here on the floor with all of my peers. Just go with it. And this is so exciting because everywhere you look, there's a Fanning. Elle, Dakota, Peyton. The air is thick with the smell of signature fragrances and the lingering stench of ballroom salmon. Ballroom salmon is actually the name of Stanley Tucci's new cologne, now available at Buca di Beppo. So much has already happened in the first half, and the acceptance speeches have been on fire. Who got shouted out the most? Let's look at the numbers. All right, cast and crew are leading the way with 11 mentions.
On a screen at the back of the theater,
holding strong with 3 shout-outs.
The numbers appear.
God, creator of the universe, 0 mentions. And Mario Lopez, host of Access Hollywood, 1. All right. No surprise in this godless town. The room has been buzzing, and there's been a lot of talk about comebacks, right? Like Pamela Anderson and Demi Moore, and who just won. And it turns out, if you're a woman over 50 in a lead role, they call it a comeback. If you're a guy over 50 in a lead role, congratulations, you're about to play Sydney Sweeney's boyfriend. Well, that's it for the first half, and we're still nowhere near to picking a new pope. Tedesco's still in the lead with 31 votes. This table gets it. Please welcome our next presenters from Captain America, Brave New World, Anthony Mackie, and my therapist, Golden Globe nominee Harrison Ford.
On the stage, Anthony and Harrison walk out. They both wear black tuxedos, black bow ties, and white shirts. They stroll up to the microphone. Harrison has gray hair.
Mr. Mackie, Mr. Ford.
They lift their brows and turn to the camera.
Animation's come so far from the early days of flip books to modern day 3D, computer-generated imagery. The possibilities are endless.
Boundless. It's an evolving door. Artists, animation. While the technical innovations have progressed with more emotional themes, with typical stories of good versus evil, of coming of age, are now layered with storylines surrounding complex relationships, social justice, and mental health. Now, here are the nominees for the Best Motion Picture Animated.
Flow.
A dark gray cat hops onto an overhang, then curls up on a table.
Inside Out 2.
A girl blows out candles on her birthday cake that shows the number 13.
Memoir of a Snail.
A boy in a striped shirt blows fire in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Moana 2.
Moana skims the water with her fingers as she hangs from the side of a boat.
Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul.
A gnome runs a weed whacker over Gromit's
Wild
boots.
Robot.
A robot runs through a field kicking up fall leaves.
We're still friends with Sebastian Stan, by the way. I don't know where he's my...
Anthony makes heart hands. Harrison taps his shoulder.
Best Motion Picture Animated. The winner is...
Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em, stick 'em.
Harrison glares at Anthony.
What's the music for the... Now you say the name.
And the winner is...
Stick 'em, ha ha.
And the winner is Flow.
Harrison nudges Anthony out of the way. A man with curly brown hair stands up at a table.
For Flow is co-writer and producer Matisse Kaza, producer Ron Dines, and accepting the Golden Globe as director, co-writer, editor, cinematographer, art director, and co-composer Jinx Zibilotis.
Three men make their way to the stage. They have black tuxedos with black bow ties and white shirts. Anthony shakes their hands as they one by one take the stage.
Thank you so much to my producers, Matisse, Ron, and Gregory, to our distributors, Janus, Sideshow, Sharad, our teams at Dreamwell, Sacred Blue, and Take 5, and of course the Golden Globes. This film was made by a very small, young, but very passionate team in a place where there isn't a big film industry. So this is the first time that the film from Latvia has been here, so this is huge for us. This is a very personal story to me because I used to work alone. I made all my films myself, but this time I worked with a team. And just like the cat in Flow, I had to learn how to trust others, how to collaborate, and how to overcome our differences. And I think it's very important to remember this nowadays, especially more than ever. Thank you so much, and thank you for embracing our little cat film.
He turns back to the other two men, and they make their way off the stage. One of the men pumps his fists in the air.
Please welcome to the stage Golden Globe winner, Michael Keaton.
Michael struts on stage wearing a black suit with a black tie and white shirt. He has gray hair.
A director's vision dictates the final form of a film. While they're supported by all the members of the cast and crew, their ability to both manage and collaborate brings this art form to a whole new level. This year's nominees are all seasoned directors, but they're also first-time Golden Globe nominees in this category. And here are the nominees for Best Director, Motion Picture.
Jacques Audiard, Amelia Perez.
Jacques wears a baseball cap and glasses.
Sean Baker, Honora.
Sean is clean-shaven in a beanie.
Edward Berger, Conclave.
Edward has a short salt and pepper beard.
Brady Corbet, The Brutalist.
Brady grins in a beanie and has a dark beard.
Coralie Fargy, The Substance.
Coralie has brown hair pulled back in a messy bun as she runs with the camera.
Payal Kapadia, All We Imagine as Light.
Payal has black hair and chats with actors.
And the Golden Globe goes to, oh, sorry about that. Brady Corbet.
Brady stands. He has curly brown hair pulled back. He wears a black tuxedo with a black shirt.
Brady Corbay's first nomination and first win. The Brutalist was 7 years in the making, according to Corbet. Corbet co-wrote the film with his wife.
Brady gives a high five and then walks down the tiered steps to the stage. He gives Michael Keaton a hug.
Hello.
He pulls out his phone.
Sorry, I had to write something down. A warm and sincere thanks to the Golden Globes for giving our film further visibility with such a recognition. It is extraordinarily meaningful for a film like this that once, a few short months ago, had the odds very much stacked against it. I would also be remiss not to mention that I am humbled to be in such excellent company, filmmakers I genuinely admire. Hundreds of very devoted people worked on this film for years, before, during, and after its realization. There are too many to name in the 45 seconds allotted to me here, but I'm so grateful to them all. Everyone at A24, Focus Features International, CAA, Post Office, the Hungarian Film Lab, Kodak, and Photochem. My beautiful cast, who I hope will have me back in the future. My extraordinary fellow producers. My crew, who I also hope will have me back on the next one. Our friends who have supported us through thick and thin. My family, Mona, my creative partner and muse. My incomparable mother, Mary Corbet, and my daughter, Ada, who looks so stunning in that dress of hers tonight that I'm thinking that this fiasco I got us all into may have very well been worth it. I love you so much, Ada James.
His daughter wipes away tears.
The opportunity to thank and acknowledge 3 people that I lost while making this picture. My grandfather, James, his brother Jerry, and my dear friend Kevin Turin, who I miss every day. I wouldn't be standing here tonight if it were not for their influence. And finally, tonight my heart is with Aubrey Plaza and Jeff's family. Good night.
He puts his phone back in his pocket and steps away from the mic. Michael follows him off stage.
Elton John plus Brandi Carlile equal musical royalty, and they're next. Plus, when the Golden Globes return, Vin Diesel gives out the award for cinematic and box office achievement. From Elton John, Never Too Late, please welcome Golden Globe winner, Elton John and Brandi Carlile.
Elton wears a black tuxedo with necklaces. Brandi wears a cream suit.
Thank you very much. It's a very special night for me to be here because I don't know if you know, but there's been a lot of stories going on around about my regressive eyesight. And I just wanted to reassure everybody that it's not as bad as it seems. So I'm so pleased to be here with my co-host, Rihanna.
He gestures to Brandi.
A great film score should feel like it's inseparable from the visuals of the movie. Creating the emotional landscape is like having a conversation with the audience through the music. It can be subtle and elegant or grand and boisterous. It must make you feel something inside. And once that happens, then the composer's job is done. A memorable score stays with you and keeps you humming songs for a lifetime.
And the nominees are...
Conclave, Volker Bertelmann. The Brutalist, Daniel Bloomberg. The Wild Robot, Chris Bowers. Amelia Perez, Clement Ducal, Camille. Challengers, Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross. Dune Part 2, Hans Zimmer.
And the Golden Globe goes to...
Trent Reznor and Atticus.
Elton pumps his fists.
This is the 6th nomination and 3rd win for this writing team. Accepting the award is Atticus Ross. These two have worked together for years. They first met in the 90s when Reznor signed Ross's band, 12 Rounds, to his Nothing Records label.
Trent and Atticus make their way to the stage. They wear black suits with black shirts. They both have dark brown hair, cut short.
Thank you for the Golden Globes. This really means a lot, particularly in this special moment. First, I'd like to thank my best friend, my musical partner, the great talent, Trent Reznor. The music that revealed itself as a voice to challengers never felt like a safe choice, but it always felt like the right one. I'd like to thank the maestro, the visionary director, and our friend, Luca Guadagnino. Where is he? For his unwavering support and commitment to the idea. In fact, I'd like to thank everyone who helped bring this film to life, and acknowledge Amy Pascal, Rachel O'Connor, and the fabulous Zendaya for their encouragement. To be honest, we always thought we'd get the call, can you just turn it down a little bit? But it never came, and here we are. Lastly, we want to thank the most important people in our lives, our wives and our children. Mary Queen, Trent loves you, Claude, I love you, and all the kids, we love you. Thank you.
Trent waves as Atticus hugs Elton. Zendaya applauds in the audience. The woman with long dark hair escorts them off stage.
Moana, Anora, Maria. These are not just names Jeff Goldblum has mistakenly called Ariana Grande. These are some of the movies we're celebrating tonight. And now to present the award for Best Original Song, the stars of Wicked, Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum wears a turquoise tuxedo jacket with rhinestones down the front. Michelle wears a high-neck black gown.
Before we get to the next award, the great Michelle Yeoh and I just wanted to clear a couple of things up.
Yes, yes. It has come to our attention that the internet has been saying things about us since our Wicked movie came out.
They look at their other co-stars.
You know, people, for instance, have been calling me Zaddy. Zaddy.
Sorry.
He shrugs.
What's Zaddy?
Yeah.
Sorry. And the same people have been saying that I'm serving mother.
Michelle shrugs.
And slay the boots house down.
Ariana and Cynthia nod to them.
Would never slay anyone's house down.
And while we don't fully understand what these things mean,
Yeah.
we don't.
No, we don't. We absolutely love it.
Here are the nominees who left no crumbs. For Best Original Song, Motion Picture.
Yeah.
From The Last Showgirl, Beautiful That Way.
She's beautiful that way.
From Challengers, Compress, Repress. From Amelia Perez, El Mal. From Better Man, Forbidden Road. From The Wild Robot, Kiss the Sky. From Amelia Perez, Mi Camino.
And the Golden Globe goes to El Mal, Emilia Perez.
A woman with short dark hair stands. She wears a black gown with a V-shaped neckline and gold leaf
This is
earrings.
the first nomination and first win for this writing team. They win their Golden Globe tonight for their music and lyrics of El Mal in Amelia Perez. Accepting the award is Camille.
Tuxedo and black bow tie. Him and the woman with short dark hair make their way to the stage. They hug Zoe Saldana, who came up on stage and gave them their award.
Such an American experience.
She stands near them.
You know, songs are butterflies, and we need butterflies, even if it's to denounce the corruption in the world. So first, thank you to all songwriters, singer-songwriters in the world. Thank you, of course, to the Golden Globes and its members. Thank you to Netflix, to our agents and publicists. And thank you to our Emilia Perez family, to Carla Sofia Gascon, all the cast, Zoe Saldana.
I'm right here.
There you are. I'm dyslexic too.
Zoe covers her eyes and hides behind them.
Selena Gomez, Adriana Paz, Edgar Ramirez, and of course, Jacques Audiard. I mean, you made us, thank you. You're such a visionary artist. You made us grow as artists and as persons. And thank you to all the people that put all their hearts and soul and time and money into this movie. Zoe and Carla, El Mal wouldn't be what it is without your performance. You just shake the house and shake our souls. Salud!
She holds up the Golden Globe. Jeff escorts them off stage. Now, Jeff holds Michelle's hand.
Please welcome Vin Diesel.
Vin comes out in a black velvet coat and a black shirt with the top buttons undone. He has a shaved head.
Hey, Dwayne.
He looks down at The Rock.
I've had the great privilege of working with critically acclaimed directors like Steven Spielberg, like Ang Lee, and the late Sidney Lumet, to name a few, fulfilling a dream of a young New York City kid who wanted to be an actor. But I've also been blessed to be a part of something else called the blockbuster. The movies that break through borders and unite people globally. The kind that create those unforgettable moments, whether it's an intense action sequence that has everyone holding their breath, or a simple line that becomes part of our shared culture. When these films work, they remind us we're all one big family sharing a collective experience. Every catchphrase, every stunt, every emotional beat, they bring people together across our beautiful planet in a way that's truly special. So when the Golden Globes created this award and asked me to present it, I only had one thought. It's about damn time. And now, let's celebrate the films that unite audiences worldwide with the award for cinematic and box office achievement.
Alien Romulus.
An alien springs from the water.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice's eyes bug out.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
A wrinkled dog licks Deadpool's face.
Gladiator 2.
The gladiator impales a man on his sword.
Inside Out 2. Twisters.
A group rides in a truck through a storm.
Wicked.
Belinda and Elphaba sing and smile at each other.
The Wild Robot.
The robot holds a gosling.
And the Golden Globe goes to Wicked.
The team at the Wicked table stands and gives each other hugs.
Mark, coming to the stage tonight for Wicked is producer Mark Platt, and accepting the Golden Globe is director John M. Chu.
Mark has gray hair and wears a black tuxedo with a white shirt and black bow tie. John leads Ariana and Cynthia up to the stage with him. He wears a black velvet suit with black satin lapels and a black turtleneck underneath.
We're grateful to the Golden Globes for this recognition. We want to thank Universal Pictures, Donna Langley, Michael Moses, Jimmy Horowitz, Peter Kramer, and the entire Comcast family for their incredible support. There are so many to thank who shared our dream of bringing Oz to the world. But we were all joyfully journeying down the yellow brick road, following the vision, the talent, the imagination, the heart of our director, John Chu, who I'd like to speak to.
John takes the award and brings his hand to his heart.
Thank you, Mark. Our big heart and compass through all of Wicked. Without you, nothing happens. Steven Schwartz, Winnie Holzman, they're geniuses. And all the cast that has helped and the crew for the last 25 years on stage. We love you, thank you, we stand on your shoulders. And my parents came to this country and loved Wizard of Oz. They tell us about the yellow brick road and the rainbow, a place over the rainbow that all your dreams come true if you dare to dream it. And so when I'm up here looking at you, living the dream and looking at this beautiful, beautiful cast, it's more beautiful than I ever thought it could be. I think about the hundreds of people who'd made this movie, the craftspeople, the painters, the sculptors, the dancers, the stunt people. Everybody worked so hard, and we all fell in love with movies at some point. We were all in the dark when we saw something that changed our brains and made us see a perspective that we never thought before, or opened a culture that we never believed that existed before, and it made us drop everything, to risk everything, to be here in this town right now. And I think about that, and I think about how beautiful that is. That's why this is for you, the fans out there who came to the movie theaters to bring your friends and families and stay in the dark and watch. We saw your videos, we saw your sing-alongs, we saw your makeup, your hair products, your bakery items, I don't even know. And it shows us how important making this stuff is in a time when pessimism and cynicism sort of rule the planet right now, that we can still make art that is a radical act of optimism, that is empowerment, and that is joy. And so when we discover that maybe the world isn't exactly the way we thought it was, that maybe we're a little bit Elphaba inside of us, that maybe that we have that courage and that strength to not give up, but to rise up and take the road off the yellow brick road and maybe discover we can fly. Thank you very much. This means so much to all of
us. Morris applauds in the audience. The main cast members and John make their way off of the stage.
The ballroom is buzzing with anticipation for Best Limited Series and Best TV Series, Musical or Comedy. And we've got the results next when we return with more Golden Globes.
The View Sweep.
Welcome back. Say hello to the official accountants of the Golden Globes. Thank you to the accounting firm of KPMG, who have been responsible for tabulating and safeguarding the results for all of our awards tonight.
Two men and a woman holds silver suitcases and the envelopes.
From the upcoming film Superman, Golden Globe winner Rachel Brosnahan, and from the upcoming series All's Fair, Golden Globe winner Sarah Paulson.
Rachel wears a deep green gown with a high slit up the leg and an asymmetrical strapless neckline. Sarah wears a black strapless gown with marabou feathers.
For Best Limited Series Anthology TV Movie was awarded in 1971. Since that moment, we have been privileged to witness the masterful resurgence of what was then called the miniseries.
Through each season, these groundbreaking series and movies have pushed the boundaries of innovative storytelling, redefining what television can achieve. They are often thought-provoking and spark conversations with audiences across the globe. Here are the nominees for Best Limited Series, Anthology Series, or TV Movie.
Baby Reindeer.
Somebody hurt you, didn't they?
Martha, can you let go of my hand now, please?
Martha, please let go.
Don't you dare!
Disclaimer.
Catherine, not now! Catherine!
She burns a book.
It's about me.
Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story.
They've turned us into people we don't want to be, and I regret having you.
Mom, you can't say that.
Please shut up.
The Penguin.
This city is meant to be yours, sweetheart. What are you gonna do to get it?
A car runs into a man holding a gun.
I'm working on it.
Ripley.
The corpse was found on the Via Piantica, struck on the head by some heavy instrument.
Oh my God.
True Detective, Night Country.
What happened in the last case you worked on tomorrow?
We were too late. There was nothing we could do.
And the Golden Globe goes to Baby Reindeer.
Richard Gadd stands and hugs one of his co-stars next to
Coming
him.
to the stage tonight and accepting the Golden Globe for Baby Reindeer is creator, executive producer, writer, and star Richard Gadd. Every email that appears in the Netflix series is a message that Gadd actually received in real life. Over 4.5 years, Richard Gadd's real-life stalker sent him over 41,000 emails.
Richard leads the cast and some crew members up to the stage. They wind their way through the theater.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah, thank you. This is insane, seeing all you people here. That's mad. The Rock's there. This is crazy. I can't believe it. Honestly, I grew up in you, man. This is nuts. Honestly, the way this city, the way you guys have embraced this show is unbelievable. It means the absolute world to me, to us. You know, we're so grateful to Netflix, by the way, for this story, for giving me the chance to tell this messed up kind of story to the world. Thank you to Anne and Lindsay for taking the chance. Thank you to Clockenwell Films, Matt, Petra, Ed, Wim. Thank you to our amazing cast, Jess and Nava. Thank you to our directors, Veronica, Josephine. Thank you to our producer, Matthew, and all the amazing people that worked on the show. Now, you know, a lot of people sometimes ask me why Baby Reindeer, why a show this dark has gone on to be the success that it's had. And I think in a lot of ways, people were kind of crying out for something that kind of spoke to the kind of painful inconsistencies of being human. I think for a while now, there's been this kind of belief in television that stories that are too dark and complicated won't sell and no one will watch them. So I hope that Baby Reindeer has done away with that theory, because I think right now, when the world's in the state that it's in and people are really struggling, we need stories that speak to the complicated and difficult nature of our times. You know, any story, when done right, is universal, and all the weird, idiosyncratic struggles we go through on a daily basis are just as worthy of being committed to screen as any. So, commissioners, streamers, when you're totting up the numbers and putting together the budgets for this year, remember to keep some back for the little person to tell their story. Thank you so much.
He lifts up the Golden Globe and then turns back to his team. Rachel and Sarah walk with them off stage.
Please welcome Golden Globe winner Awkwafina, and from the upcoming Paramount Plus anthology series Unspeakable, The Murder of John Benet Ramsey, two-time Golden Globe nominee Melissa McCarthy.
Awkwafina wears a long-sleeve black gown with cutouts in the bodice. Megan wears a hot pink dress with a ruffled...
This year's nominees for Best TV Series, Musical or Comedy are the cream of the crop. Our first nominee is The Bear.
And I just want to say The Bear really opened my eyes about the severity of cocaine addiction in the bear community.
I think that's Cocaine Bear, which was a movie.
Okay, I still want to use my platform to raise awareness about bear-related cocaine addiction in film or television, Aquafina. Okay, the next nominee is Hacks.
And now I'd like to use my personal platform
Go
to
ahead,
say to Gina and to Hannah that we are very sorry for all the terrible things we said about you.
From now on, we will keep it classy and just call you Hacks.
Our next nominee is Abbott Elementary.
Great show, amazing cast.
Did you want to raise awareness for this one, or?
About education? No, education in this country is perfect. No notes. No notes.
The cast laughs.
Our next nominee is Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, again, go ahead, applaud. Again, if I may, I would like to invoke my advocacy and go on record as being against murders in condos and townhouses, duplexes, and of course on watercraft.
Okay.
Steve Martin grins.
Thank you so much for your bravery,
Thank you.
Melissa.
Thank you.
Our next nominee is an underserved community in Hollywood, The Gentleman.
Yes, thank God we're telling their story. Last but not least, nobody wants this. It is hard to get behind a show that hates itself.
Well, you know, self-loathing and negativity have always been Kristen Bell and Adam Brody's brand.
Yeah. We just wish that you could see us. No, other way. We just wish you could see yourselves how we see you. Just put it.
They put their hands together to make a heart.
That's a heart. I wish you could feel it like we feel it for you. And now the nominees are
Abbott Elementary.
The teachers and students dance together in the auditorium.
The Bear.
A chef throws up her hands.
The Gentleman.
An orange sports car spins out.
Hacks.
A young woman spots a billboard.
Nobody wants this.
A man and woman share a look and she grins.
Only Murders in the Building.
Flashes of characters appear.
And the Golden Globe goes to Hacks.
Melissa beams and applauds. The writing team stands.
Coming to the stage tonight for Hacks is creator, showrunner, executive producer, writer, and director Lucia Agnello, and creator, showrunner, executive producer, writer Jen Statsky. And accepting the Golden Globe is star, creator, showrunner, executive producer, writer, and director Paul W. Downs.
Hannah leads Jean to the stage as well. They all make their way down towards the stage. Hannah wears a cream dress.
Two stars of the show, Hannah Einbinder and Jean Smart leading the way.
Hannah leads the way and then helps Jean up the stairs to the stage. The rest of the team follow behind and make their way to the microphone.
Wow. Okay, so to the Golden Globes and to all of the international journalists, we want to say thank you, grazie, merci, gracias. And my reps did advise me to stop at that and not try anymore. We are so lucky to get to tell this story. And, you know, since language was created, we've all been telling stories, and we're honored to be in this room with all of these storytellers. Thank you to everyone at HBO Max, Casey Bloys, Susanna Makos, Sarah Aubrey, Perlina Ibakwe, and Aaron Underhill, and everyone at Universal. Thank you to our amazing cast, our incredible crew, and of course our brilliant writers. We do have to shoot tomorrow, and we have a call time of 6 a.m. So if Jean Smart asks you for a shot, please do not give it to her, okay? Kate Winslet, I'm looking at you wherever you are. Give her water, okay? Give her water if she wants it, okay? Just a little shot, maybe one.
Paul looks back at the team.
We want to say we love you, Lala. Thank you to our family. Thank you to all of you. This is crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you.
He turns back to the rest of the team. Jean hugs him and pats him on the shoulder.
Best Dressed or Best TV Drama? To find out, you have to stick around for more Golden Globes after this short break.
The tables sit in different tiers.
To the 82nd Golden Globes. I don't really know what these next two presenters have in common, but they're hot and talented, so who cares? It's Coleman Domingo and Salma Hayek Pino.
The doors at the back of the stage slide open. Selma wears a deep purple V-neck gown with sequins at the top. Coleman follows her wearing a black suit with a large black and white scarf tied at his neck and a bow.
Salma, what was your favorite thing to do during the holidays?
Eating.
No.
But also cooking.
Well, all that slicing, dicing, and chopping and mixing, isn't that a lot?
I like doing a lot for the people I love. Plus, it's an artistic expression, you know, mixing flavors and spicing them to create something special, hoping that it gets to the mouths of those who would really, truly appreciate it. Kind of like making a movie. And if it's a series, then you're making a buffet.
Okay, all right. I get it. It's much like the nominees in this category. They bring different, distinct flavors, and this year created something special. Audiences everywhere enjoyed. Here are the nominees for Best Female Actor in a TV Series Drama.
Kathy Bates, Matlock.
Kathy grins in her seat.
Emma Darcy, House of the Dragon.
Emma looks down.
Maya Erskine, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Maya smiles in a floral dress.
Keira Knightley, Black Doves.
Keira lifts her brows and grins.
Kerry Russell, The Diplomat.
Kerry looks around and squeezes her eyes shut.
Anna Sawai, Shogun.
Anna shrugs her shoulders, smiling.
And the Golden Globe goes to... Anna Sawai.
Anna wears a strapless white dress with straps on the back and gold buckles. She wears a silver choker.
This is Anna Sawai's first nomination and first win. She told us on the red carpet that she just wants to have fun tonight and doesn't want to think about what happens. Well, now she is a Golden Globe winner.
Her hair is pulled back into a low ponytail with a center part. She has black hair. Coleman helps her up the steps. She wears tall, white platform strappy heels. Selma hands her the Golden Globe.
I have so much people to thank, but I'm going to keep it short. Thank you to the voters for voting for me, even though I would vote for Kathy Bates any day. Thank you to our incredible writers. Without a good script, it's impossible to give a performance to our full potential. Thank you, everyone else. I'm going to thank you later. Thank you.
She grins and holds up the winning card, holds her statue, and makes her way off stage.
Please welcome Zoe Kravitz and Golden Globe winner tonight, Colin Farrell.
Zoe wears a strapless sweetheart neckline dress that's black with a white ribbon tied around her waist with a bow in the back.
What are the ingredients of a television drama that keep you glued to your couch and won't let you go?
Intricately woven, compelling stories, bold characters, some good, some evil, suspenseful stuff that keeps you guessing. And just when you think you have it all figured out, the show will hit you with a twist that you never saw coming.
It's also about boundary pushing, raising hell, and defying the norms to create stories that move us emotionally. That's how the nominees of this category gave us works of art that became part of our lives this past year.
So here are the nominees for Best TV Series Drama.
The Day of the Jackal.
A man shoots a sniper rifle.
The Diplomat.
A blonde woman smirks on a balcony.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
A woman flinches from gunfire.
Shogun.
A woman with dark hair stares ahead.
Slow Horses.
A man with long hair stands in a graveyard.
Squid Game.
People in red jumpsuits wear black masks.
I'll get his name.
And the Golden Globe goes to... Shogun.
The team from Shogun stand up at their table.
Coming to the stage tonight and accepting the Golden Globe for Shogun is co-creator, executive producer, and writer Justin Marks.
I'd like to thank
The team makes their way to the stage. Hero joins them. A man with gray hair wears a black tuxedo with a black bow tie and white shirt. He wears dark framed glasses.
Wow.
Justin holds this.
Thank you so much to the Golden Globe voters. They don't tell you how insane this is. Yesterday, Rachel and I were scouring the ferns of our house looking for a 50-pound tortoise that we adopted for some reason that keeps escaping, and now here we are, and Han Solo is looking at us, and nothing about this show has ever been expected. Truly, it was made on the backs of thousands of fearless yeses that we received over the years from our East Meets West cast and crew, our extraordinary cast standing right here, to our writers and our directors and our partners at Disney Television, FX, and Hulu. All of you guys said yes so many times over the years to a show that on paper you should, quite frankly, have never said yes to. It is a miracle that everyone still has their jobs. It is a miracle that we still have our marriage, and it is a miracle if we ever find that tortoise again. So we will get a GPS tracker soon, girls, I promise, and thank you so much for this.
He holds up the Golden Globe, and the team turns around.
We don't want to gossip, but a little birdie told us Viola Davis is in the building to hand out Best Female Actor in a Motion Picture Drama when the Golden Globes return. CBS's telecast of the 82nd Golden Globe Awards is sponsored by Lilly, a medicine company. On Friday, in a separate ceremony, Mary Steenburgen presented her husband, Ted Danson, with the Carol Burnett Award for his outstanding contributions to television on or off the screen. Meryl Streep presented Viola Davis with the Cecil B. DeMille Award for her outstanding contributions to the world of entertainment. Please welcome the 2024 recipient of the Cecil B. DeMille Award and star of the upcoming film G20, Viola Davis.
Viola wears a black sequin gown with a plunging neckline and a sheer cape with sequin embellishments. She has black curly hair and saunters up to the microphone.
Thank you. Thank you. It is an immense honor and great privilege to be standing here as this year's recipient of the Cecil B. DeMille Award.
She grins.
And to celebrate the exceptional talent of the women nominated for Best Female Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. There's no doubt each of you ladies delivered stellar performances. However, what immediately comes to mind when I think of each of you is iconic. Nicole, Pamela, Fernanda, Tilda, Angelina, and Kate. I remain in awe of your brilliance and how you continue to redefine yourselves on screen. You are not only actresses, you are forces of nature shaping cinematic history. Here are the nominees for Best Female Actor Motion Picture Drama.
Pamela Anderson, The Last Showgirl.
She wears her blonde hair down.
Angelina Jolie, Maria.
Angelina grins and tilts her head.
Nicole Kidman, Baby Girl.
Nicole smiles.
Tilda Swinton, The Room Next Door.
Tilda squeezes her eyes.
Fernanda Torres, I'm Still Here.
Fernanda grins and waves.
Kate Winslet, Lee.
And the Golden Globe goes to Fernanda Torres, I'm Still Here.
Fernanda brings her hands to her heart. She wears a long-sleeve black dress with a high neck and sheer sleeves.
Fernanda Torres's first nomination and first win. And when she stopped by our Entertainment Tonight platform on the red carpet, she said she's the second Brazilian to be nominated. Her mother was the first. She also said that she feels like she's at Disneyland and wants to meet everyone tonight. So line up, guys, because a Golden Globe winner wants to talk to you.
She has shoulder-length brunette hair. The back of her dress is open. She makes her way to the stage. She wears diamond-encrusted, dangling earrings. Viola hands her the statue, and she hugs her.
My God, I didn't prepare anything because I was glad already. And this is such an amazing year for female performances. So many actresses here that I admire so much. And of course, I want to thank you, Walter Salles, my partner, my friend.
She gestures into the audience.
Sorry, Walter. And of course, I want to dedicate it to my mother. You have no idea, she was here 25 years ago. And this is like a proof that art can endure through life, even in difficult moments like this amazing Eunice Paiva that I do has passed, and the same thing that is happening now in the world with so much fear. And this is a film that helps us to think how to survive in tough times like this. So to my mother, to my family, to Andrusha, to Selton, to my kids, to everybody, thank you very much. Golden Globe, Michael Barker, Mara, there were so many people. Thank you very much. Thank you.
She holds her hand to her heart. She makes her way off the stage with Viola.
Please welcome from Amelia Perez, two-time Golden Globe nominee Edgar Ramirez, and from the upcoming film Snow White, it's Gal Gadot.
Gal wears a floor-length gown with a high neck and cutouts at the abdomen. It has an open back.
What a beautiful night it's been. What a true pleasure to finally meet you in person, Gal. I truly mean that. And what an excitement to present this next award.
Yes. In a night that's given us some amazing moments.
Yeah.
Let's continue with the amazingness.
Here are the nominees for Best Male Actor in a Motion Picture Drama.
Adrian Brody, The Brutalist.
Adrian lifts his brows and grins.
Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown.
A grin spreads across Tim's face. Daniel Craig wears sunglasses.
Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing.
Coleman nods his head.
Rafe Fiennes, Conclave.
Rafe closes his eyes.
Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice.
Sebastian shakes his head.
You ready?
And and the Golden Globe goes to... Adrian Brody.
Adrian mouths wow. He stands up and kisses his wife. He wears a black...
This is Adrian Brody's second nomination and first win. Brody's mother, who is a photographer, also emigrated from Hungary to the United States in the 1950s, much like his character in The Brutalist.
He wears a black suit with a black vest underneath, black tie and white shirt. He has a large rhinestone-encrusted pin on his lapel.
Hello. Hello. Oh, thank you, everyone in this room, and the Golden Globes voters for this honor. I'm deeply humbled by this. I have much to say. I'm going to try and be brief. At the core of The Brutalist, it's really a story about the human capacity for creation, so I'd be remiss to not acknowledge my fellow nominees. Daniel, Coleman, Timmy, Sebastian, Rafe. You guys really just, you reach such heights with your work, and you are such inspirations to me. To my, God, Brady and Mona, I love you guys. Thank you for giving me wings. Thank you for allowing me to be a small part of building this triumph and monument to humanity and the arts. To my cast and crew and everyone who has been a part of making this movie, this is a collaborative effort, and I share this with all of you. To my friends and team at CAA, Andrew, Sulez, Lindsay Gallen, you guys, A24, thank you for supporting me through this journey. To my mom and dad who are here tonight, oh my goodness, you always hold me up. I often credit my mother for her influence on me as an artist, but Dad, you are the foundation of this family, and all this love that I receive flows back to you. To my beautiful and amazing partner, Georgina, your generosity of spirit, your own resilience, your immense creativity are a daily reminder of how to be. I would not be standing here before you if it wasn't for you. There was a time not too long ago that I felt that this may never be a moment afforded to me again. So thank you. And you know, this story is really, the character's journey is very reminiscent of my mother's and my ancestral journey of fleeing the horrors of war and coming to this great country. And you know, I owe so much to my mother and my grandparents for their sacrifice. And although I do not know fully how to express all of the challenges that you have faced and experienced, and the many people who have struggled immigrating to this country, I hope that this work stands to lift you up a bit and to give you a voice. And I'm so grateful. I will cherish this moment forever. Thank you.
His face floods with emotion, and he blows a kiss. In the audience, people stand. His partner stands and lifts her arms.
Best Motion Picture Drama and Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy are happening next when the Golden Globes return.
Nikki wears a silver sequin gown.
We're in the home stretch. Let's keep this puppy moving. To present our next award, please welcome from Netflix's Back in Action, 3-time Golden Globe winner, Hollywood icon, and former drummer for System of a Down, Glenn Close.
Glenn wears a long-sleeve black velvet gown with silver writing embroidered across it. She wears black gloves. Her hair is white and cut short. She wears black high heels with red bottoms. She smiles and waves to someone in the audience.
One of my most treasured possessions is a letter that Katharine Hepburn wrote to me, in which she described what we all do as this terrible profession, this terrifying profession. And let's face it, this delicious way to spend your life. We are all so blessed and lucky. Blessed and lucky to be together in this room. Let's get to the reason why we're here. The 6 nominees for the Best Motion Picture Drama.
The brutal Brutalist.
A scruffy man lugs rope.
A complete unknown.
A young woman rides on the back of a motorcycle.
Conclave.
A cardinal strolls through the Vatican.
Dune Part 2.
A man and a woman have tubes running through. Two men share a knowing look.
September 5.
A man in a mask peers over a balcony.
And the Golden Globe goes to The Brutalist.
The team from The Brutalist stands. The director gestures for them all to come with him.
Coming to the stage tonight and accepting the Golden Globe for The Brutalist is writer, director, and producer Brady Corbet. Because the film's runtime is over 3.5 hours, it includes a 15-minute intermission for audiences, and Guy Pearce told us that most people love the intermission. Also, Felicity Jones said she wanted to have a margarita to celebrate the night. Well, I bet it'll be more than one now.
Brady, Adrian, Felicity, and other cast members and crew make their way onto the stage. Brady takes the Golden Globe from Glenn and gives her a hug. Brady's daughter is on stage. She holds the Golden Globe statue. She lowers down, gesturing that the statue is heavy. She wears a ruffled tear skirt.
I'm incredibly moved. I prepared one speech, not two. I have to thank everyone up here who over and over again bet on this film that kept falling apart, and they stuck with it, you know, through thick and thin, really. So thanks to all of you. I really love you all very much. I'm very grateful. This is an extremely well-produced film. So I'd like to thank my producers. I'll be brief because I've kind of already said what I had to say. I just want to leave everyone with something to think about. Final cut tie break goes to the director. That's sort of a controversial statement. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be controversial at all. I was told that this film was undistributable. I was told that no one would come out and see it. I was told the film wouldn't work. And I'm not, I don't resent that. But I want to use this as an opportunity to lift up when, you know, filmmakers, all of my, not just fellow nominees, but all the extraordinary directors in this room. Films don't exist without the filmmakers. Please, let's support them. Let's prop them up. No one was asking for a 3.5-hour film about a mid-century designer on 70 millimeter. But it works. So please just think about it, and have a great night. Thank you so much.
He turns back to the rest of the team. Adrian Brody hugs him. The team groups up as a young man with black curly hair and a tuxedo tries to usher them off stage. They make their way off of the stage. Brady's wife holds their daughter's hand.
Welcome Golden Globe winner Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage saunters out in a black tuxedo with a white shirt, black buttons, and black bow tie. He waves.
Whether through drama or comedy, movies take us on a journey into different worlds and experiences, and it is often the humorous, lighthearted moments that leave lasting impressions. These films made us laugh this year and even got some of us kicked out of the theater for singing along very loudly. Here are the nominees for Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy.
Anora.
A young man and woman share a kiss.
Challengers.
Two men play tennis as a woman watches.
Amelia Perez.
Men load guns in unison. Women dance in a club.
Real Pain.
Two men walk together in a park.
The Substance.
A young woman stares at her green eye in the mirror.
Wicked.
People dressed in green dance around an ornate room.
And the Golden Globe goes to Amelia Perez.
A man in glasses shrugs as he stands from the table. Zoe Saldana stands. A woman in a mustard silk sheath dress makes her way to the stage. Other actors from the film walk up to the stage. Zoe beams. Jacques wears a hat and his dark framed glasses.
Coming to the stage tonight for Amelia Perez is producer Pascal Chanot, and accepting the Golden Globe is director, writer, and producer Jacques Audiard.
Jacques takes the award and looks back at the rest of the team. He walks up to the microphone.
Je suis comme mon prédécesseur. May I have a translation, please?
The translator tries to make her way through the crowd.
Unexpected. Oui, j'avais rien préparé.
Clearly, I've not prepared anything.
Voilà, c'est tout. Alors, comment Carla Sofia, por favor.
Thank you so much. I chose these colors tonight, the Buddhist color, because I have a massive hope for you. The light always wins over darkness.
She wears a bright orange dress with an asymmetrical neckline.
And I have a lot of things to say to you, because you can maybe put us in jail. You can beat us up, but you never can take away our soul, our existence, our identity. And I want to say to you, raise your voice, freedom, and say, I am who I am, know who you want. Thank you so much.
She holds up the Golden Globe Award. The audience applauds. A man and woman high five at their table. She blows kisses into the audience. Jacques takes the award.
Well, that's our show. Thank you so much for being such a great audience. You made this so fun and easy. I had the time of my life, and I cannot believe Angelina Jolie had to listen to my song about popes. Thank you. Good night.
Nikki waves. She wears a velvet long-sleeve leopard print dress. Guests begin to get up from their table. Credits. Audio description by Descriptive Video Works. I'm Erin Morosky. Credits continue to roll as guests get up from their tables and mill about. Cameras flash.
Nomination ballots are sent to all eligible Golden Globes voters who vote for nominees in each category. After nominations are announced, final ballots are sent to all eligible Golden Globes voters who vote for a winner in each category. Final vote results are known only by the accounting firm of KPMG LLP prior to the opening of the sealed winner envelopes.
Quick clips from earlier in the show appear on screen.